Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief and welcome to our first ever NFT Unlocked video content series. This is a playlist, tutorial playlist that will only be available for NFT holders. The first topic of our NFT playlist is going to be V3 liquidity using Uniswap, PancakeSwap, or QuickSwap, and how to use it right. We're going to cover a lot in this playlist series. Of course, you're watching this now, maybe thinking like, how did I get this? Well, this is the introductory video. So if you do want this content, you're going to have to get yourself a Crypto Mischief Shitcoin Club NFT, which we will talk about at the end of today's video. What I want to just focus on now is what's going to be in the playlist series so that if it is something that you're interested in, then you can consider purchasing one, right? We're going to be looking over V3 liquidity, like I said, which is yield farming with LP tokens. Now, since the I guess invention of V3 liquidity, supplying liquidity on top platforms has become a lot more expensive and a lot more risky. So what we're going to be covering is how V3 works quickly, going over PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and QuickSwap. We're then going to learn how to pair up our liquidity to earn tokens or earn LP provider rewards inside of these. This is basic DeFi 101. So if you're also not sure about how that works and what kind of fees are involved, because you do have to pay a fee to pair them and split them. And this can become expensive if you don't understand just how expensive the fees are. For some splits, you're paying at most 1%, which is quite high if you continually do it, right? We will then go over how to use certain websites, apps, and dApps to choose pairs which not only have the safest kind of relation to each other in terms of price, either using stable coins or high volume blue chip assets with deep liquidity, but also we're going to look at which ones will get you the highest and lowest yields and how to find these high and low yields every day, every week, how to look back in history about the performance of different token pairs so that you can make an educated decision so you don't have to split these pairs and put them back together. We're going to protect yourself from range. And this is the big difference between the V2 and V3 liquidity providing, right? You have to set a range. The tighter range you set, the higher APR, the higher reward you're going to get. The wider range you set, the lower APR you're going to get. But of course, the handoff there is if you set a tight range, then you go out of range, you may have to split your pair, pay the tax fee, and then repair, which could destroy all of the gains that you've made in the past by holding in that tight range. So we need to protect ourselves from range by using technical analysis to see the price performance of the pair you're choosing. How to see that chart, how to get the technical analysis, well, we're going to find that out too. We are going to find out, check this out. Hi, welcome to the Poops Lounge. Now, if this sounds interesting to you, you can also consider getting into the full video where we're going to go through step by step how to do this, right? To do that, you need to have an NFT. You can either buy these NFTs by going on the secondhand market and purchasing them on OpenSea. Here would be OpenSea, right? You can also consider going to somewhere like the Shitcoin Club website, where you would be able to find out all the information you want to know about the NFTs to see if it's something you're interested in. We are offering more than just tutorial videos. There is the chance to get early access into our brand new ROI dApps, which are almost launching. This will be very beneficial. More information on that closer to the time. You will also be soon getting passive income from your NFT from the Eternal Engine. I also use V3 liquidity for the Eternal Engine, and that's why it's important to know about that, right? Now, after you have found out how to protect yourself from the range, you also then have to try and figure out what kind of APR you can imagine you're going or predict you're going to get for your pair. Now, there are also a series of tools and also equations, which I'll share with you on an Excel sheets, what I've put together, which I can give you for free because you own the NFT and you're part of the Shitcoin Club DAO, right? This will be extremely helpful for you to figure out in the long term what you can expect to get in 1 month or 6 months or 1 year if the prices remain pretty steady. Of course, crypto is very volatile. I wouldn't take any of this as perfect financial advice. This is just me giving you my experience. Who am I? My name's Richie, right? I've been doing DeFi for 5 years now. We've been doing yield farming for 5 years. I have worked lost and won many times in DeFi, and I use V3 liquidity every day to fund all sorts of different passive income opportunities. I find it extremely useful, and I rarely lose at it these days because I've pretty much cracked it, right? I know how to use it, I know what kind of risk I'm getting involved with, and I know how to divide my risk. I know which ones I will never lose on. I know which ones I could lose on, but if I do get that successful pairing and hold it for long enough in the range, then I can make really high APR. Extremely high, sometimes more than 1% a day with V3 liquidity. We are also going to look at something which is very hot right now, which is how to airdrop farm using V3 liquidity on Polygon ZK. ZK Polygon is a brand new blockchain which has yet to fully really open, and there is a massive rumored airdrop which is going to be coming out. Now you can use QuickSwap exchange on ZK Polygon, where you can also use their V3 technology to pair up and then farm Quick Token as well, and at the same time maybe unlock that airdrop which is coming. Now, airdrops can be extremely beneficial to you. For example, the Arbitrum airdrop, which we did many years ago, playing around on Arbitrum before it launched, netted me over $10,000, netted some people over $100,000 just from playing around and farming and earning passive income. Now, imagine you can do that on ZK Polygon, and at the same time, you can earn yourself passive income because you know exactly how it works. Now, the QuickSwap also has great additions to the normal Uniswap V3. There's also the Pancake Swap, which is very different as well. So we will be going in deep detail the differences between using Uniswap, QuickSwap, or Pancake Swap, because they are all cross-chain now. And why would I use Pancake Swap on one blockchain? Why would I use Uniswap on another? Why do I use QuickSwap on the third one, right? Because of volume, because of potential gains, and also the technology which they are using, which is a little bit different for each one. And look at that. We need to know how to find high volume and also how to check your past performance on your pairs to make sure that you're actually in profit, because you don't want to just think that you're in profit and then actually, when you really look into it in detail, you realize that you've lost 10% over the year by providing liquidity in V3. So there are sites which will show you if you are up or down in terms of the token prices going up and down, impermanent loss, or even the rewards. How many rewards have you earned compared to the token performance in liquidity, right? And the fees you're paying for pairing up and splitting and these kind of things. And finally, we're going to have a look in the last video of this series about Uniswap V4. That's right, because this technology has already been out for about 2 years, and we're quickly getting on to the fact that Uniswap is going to be rolling out V4. What is it? How is it going to be different? And of course, how to use it. So that is the full playlist video series that I'll be putting out only to our NFT holders, only for the Poops Lounge. I forgot to mention earlier in the video that we also have an NFT token gated Telegram chat called the DAO. If you want to get into that, you need to go to Guild XYZ, link in the description, have the NFT, and just link your Telegram to it and your wallet to show that you have the NFT. It will give you an invite and you can join there, because all of the videos are going to be hosted inside the Telegram DAO so that we can keep them private and only be seen and educate people who are NFT members. Thank you very much for joining in today's video, and I will see you very soon when we start up this playlist video. Peace. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked.